This is a story of how writers make themselves miserable. Introducing to you our lead character, John. And John is someone who was passionate about writing from his childhood. And he wanted to convert his passion into his profession, and he succeeded at it. Now he is a writer, he is writing for people, and he's having a good time. So, on one fine day, John sits down to write on a project and finds that his usual flow is missing. He is writing less and deleting more. The muses are not shooting any of their good ideas his way. His magic is gone and he feels like a muggle. Still, he tortures himself to come up with some good stuff, but in vain. And that's when he says, "Oh, I have a writer's block." Things go very interesting from here, since he has already made the writing process so torturous for him. By now the block becomes an excuse to not sit down and do the work. So days pass and he accumulates even more negativities around the writing process, and naturally he doesn't feel like getting back to it, and bad things follow from here. He loses his clients, he damages his self confidence, he quits writing altogether, he burns his laptop, he goes into a forest and starts living there. Then one day, while he was chopping wood for his dinner in the pouring rain, John had an epiphany. That day, years ago, when he was feeling low, instead of forcing himself to come up with the best work and then self diagnosing himself as having writer's block, what if he had allowed himself to write a bad draft instead, right? Which could be later improved on. Maybe he would be sitting in his sofa, in his comfortable sofa, in his living room, and writing on some very interesting projects right now. But it's too late for him right now. He has been living in jungle since years. So he shakes his head, wipes the raindrops from his eyebrows, and continues chopping wood. So if you are watching this, here is what John wants to tell you. When you're stuck, give yourself the emotional permission to write the worst draft of your life. It will give you the foundation to later improve on. It will prevent you from getting into the block. It would make the process of writing bearable, if not enjoyable. And last, it will save you from becoming John. So that was the episode, guys. If you enjoyed it, please like, comment, subscribe, follow, write me an email, write me a physical mail, fly to Bangalore, knock on my door to tell me how good this podcast was, because your appreciation and your feedback is what keeps us going.